The bomb evolution. Right up. Yeah, the bomb evolution. Shit, man. One bite, you know the rules. Oh, sorry, man. I actually played basketball in high school.
Let it rain! Rain dance! Let it rain!
Hey guys, my name is Edward, and today I am eating hot wings while answering you guys' questions. So I asked you guys, I put out the bat signal on the internet, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and some of you guys were so kind enough to give me some good questions, but I needed some more. So what did I do? I went to ChatGPT and asked them to provide some more questions for me. So hopefully AI can help us finish this Hot Ones challenge. But let's get started. So, all right. So for the first wing, the first sauce, this is the Dawson's hot sauce, and it's a coffee date and has 1900 Scoville. All right. So we're gonna take the first bite here. All right. That's light work. That's light work. It's more like tangy, I would say. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So now for the questions. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna shuffle these right here. Quick shuffle of Ruski. And the first question is, what's something you think people focus on way too much and something they don't focus on nearly enough? I think people focus way too much on being perfect. I mean, they want to wait until the moment is right where, it's all the conditions are great to do and everything is at the right moment, but truth be told, there is no right moment. You got to just jump in with no regrets and see what happens. All right, let's get another question. Someone shadow you for a day, what would shock them the most? Well, what would shock them the most is that I can't stay still. So it's very hard for me to stay at a desk, not doing anything. I gotta stand up, jump around, move around, walk around my house, take all these walks just to keep my mind busy. Wing number 2 is we're doing the Savor Foods, the crema matcha. All right, crema matcha right here, right here. Just one bite, you know the rules. Shout out Dave Portnoy. All right, all right. Oh shit! All right, I'm feeling it. That's number 2. We're cooked, man. We're cooked. All right. So let's go to the next question here. And all right, this question is actually from a human, from Patrick Latour, CEO and founder of CPQ Logics. He actually was on a podcast of mine. So be sure to take a look at that podcast first. So he said, what KPI proves CPQ is working, and how would you instrument the system to track and improve them after initial implementation? Hey guys, thanks for clicking the video. For those of you who are coming from Instagram, Facebook, or wherever, you may be thinking to yourself, what is CPQ and why do I care about it? Well, originally this video was only for LinkedIn, which mainly people are there for what I do, which is CPQ, which is, if you want to know, is a quoting tool. If you don't want to know, then whatever. But if you want to just look at the reaction and then skip ahead, feel free. And yeah, this is Edward in the past, Edward in the future. The best KPI to track is are we getting quotes out there? How many quotes are in the CPQ? And then you can get more fancy. How many conversions are we getting? But from an implementation standpoint, all we can do as developers, as people who implement this tool, is to make sure that people are using the tool. As far as like, you know, pricing and all that stuff, that's more on like the business side, that it's more hard to control. It's more sales leadership type. But so a tool is only good as a tool if it's making you money. That's another way to measure it. All right. What was the first moment you realized I don't want a normal career path? This was given by my good old pal ChatGPT. Good question, ChatGPT. So I guess the moment I decided that I didn't want a career path was actually a few years ago. I think it was at a conference, at the CWG conference, and I seen people presenting and, you know, in front of the camera, in front of people, and that sort of lighted the fire within me to, you know, to start this journey of creating content for you guys, and then also not just on the business side. I really want to start making content for small business owners. I feel like it's a really big niche. I mean, it's a really big opportunity for small business owners to really benefit from content creation. I think a lot of those people have a story to tell, and I hope to help them tell the story. All right, guys. Now to wing number 3, which is the pickled garlic sriracha. All right, so I actually don't like sriracha that much, so I am pretty concerned on how this will taste. And yeah, we'll see. All right. That's what I thought it was. All right, so now to the question. This is what you guys came for. Do a little shuffle-rooski. What would make this entire journey feel worth it, even if the biggest goals don't happen? Good question. And it also makes me sad that a human didn't come up with this question. It was AI, so we're definitely cooked.
Come with me if you want to live.
What would make this entire journey worth it is just to get people engaged with my content, building connections, whether that be on LinkedIn, whether that be on Instagram, whether it be anywhere. I just really want to help people kind of with their content creation. I think I have a passion for creating content, whether it's around CPQ or whether it's around anything else. This is the first time where I'm actually focusing on the journey and not the results, which is actually makes this all exciting. All right, wing question number 2. If your audience took just one belief from you and applied it, what would you want it to be? So one belief is you gotta outwork the competition. So I think Alex Hormozy said it best, is you don't fail, you just quit, you just give up. I think whenever you feel like quitting, whenever you feel like, you know, you're not good enough, just keep pushing, doing it. Just outwork everybody. All right, wing number 4 is the chili lengua de fuego. So yeah, lenga, but not lengua. All right, first bite, you know the rules. Shout out Dave Portnoy. All right. If I would describe that wing, it'll be gross as heck. Sucks, man. Not tasty at all. All right, what are you most excited about in 2026? All right, this is actually from my good pal Jennifer. So what I'm most excited about in 2026 is I have a few things that coming down the pipeline, where some videos and some experiments that I'm really glad to share to you guys. I don't want to give away too much, but it's something along this line, but also collaborating with other creators. I'm also excited about working with a few partners on LinkedIn, and so excited about working with some small business owners come next year to help them create their content vision. Right. So next wing is the chimichurri habanero, right? Habanero. So one bite, because you guys don't know, but it's pretty early here. I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm drinking my coffee, so eating wings isn't like, it's kind of like hardcore to do in the morning.
The toughest guy.
All right, here we go. All right, I ain't good. I ain't good at all. The good thing about this sauce is that it's 0 calories.
Bruh.
So shout out to my figure. If I would describe that wing, I would say it's just hot for no reason. I don't know. All right. What is the most unnecessary thing you're proud of? For me, I am proud of posting for 90 days in a row. So I took a challenge from some guy named Steve Bartlett.
Step 1 is pick one platform. Step 2 is you're going to commit for the next 90 days, not if you feel like it. Every single day for the next 90 days, including weekends, you're going to commit to post once a day.
Where I posted for 90 days and not just post blindly, but actually post purposely. So you post, you create up with a concept, you post it, see the results, whether it be impressions, not really likes, and then see if you connect with people. And yeah, I was really proud of that this year. And actually, I'm still going strong, as you guys can see. And yeah, I'm gonna up it up, and I'm really excited for that. Next question is from my good pal Prithvi Reddy Mekala, who is a CPQ guy who works on SAP CPQ, but also open for anything. I'll like put his profile right here, and you can see. And he asked if you had to choose a beautifully modeled CPQ with poor data, or a messy model with pristine data, which one would you pick and why? This might be a hot take, so hot take is, I think, a beautiful model with bad data, actually. So what good is a model in CPQ if no one uses it? So I know from firsthand, users don't want to use an ugly model. Even though the data is fine, they won't use it. So what good is it if no one uses it? And I think if there's a pretty model, a beautiful model with bad data, you can work around with it. Of course, it's not ideal, but I feel like you get more adoption, people want to use it more, and hopefully you'll fix it pretty soon. Wing number 6, guys. We're on number 6. Is the tropical Amarillo. Shout out Amarillo, Texas. I've never been there. Sounds pretty cool.
Stop the cap.
But I take a bite right here. I'm just gonna do one bite because we're getting to me. I ain't gonna lie.
What do you mean by that?
It sucks, man. Not too bad. Actually, this one's better than the last one. All right. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. You know the vibes, baby. LinkedIn all day. All right. Next question is, sorry guys, what part of yourself are you still actively working on, but people assume you got it figured out? Well, people think I'm really jacked, like a bodybuilder. But yeah, I would say I really like to push my fitness to the edge, and I feel like this coming year I really want to step my game up as far as cardio goes, because going up and down the stairs has been a struggle for me lately. Next question is from Ivor Boxka from Opka CPQ. Is how would you design an enterprise CPQ in which business users, this is like sales op, product managers, configure systems with no need for expert or devs, right? This is a really good question, right? Because it really frustrates me how people can make a CPQ, but then make you be married to a vendor forever. So you purchase a CPQ and then someone has to create it for you, develop it, maintain it in perpetuity. So you're handcuffed for forever. And I think it's a business model that people use, which I don't know why, and they make it so complicated. But how to design a CPQ is that that you don't need any experts or devs is, I'm not gonna say the AI answer because that's easy, but I feel like develop a CPQ so simple that, you know, anyone can use it. So more, I guess, drag and drop sort of options, more prompting. So actually Hive CPQ has a thing where you can kind of prompt like, hey, create me a rule that this pump should not be with this skid, and it'll create a rule for you. So I feel like if you guys just leverage that, then you won't need developers or anything like that. And then also, one thing to not have to lean on developers is you create a really big training library, and you guys have a team dedicated for training library where you guys are constantly adding, updating, making it really easy for users to learn new things that come out in CPQ. But yeah, Ivor, if you from Optica CPQ, if that's what your CPQ offers, hit me up, man. I want to know more about it. All right. Next question is the next wing. I'm sorry. So round number 7, and it's called the POG squared. Bruh. POG squared. Woo! Sucks, man. It's trash. Not good, not good, not good. What the fuck? I always want to say that. What the fuck? All right, what's a mistake you see beginners make that you made too? All right. So if we're talking about CPQ, I feel like in the CPQ, beginners, they create just to solve for today's problem, and they don't solve for tomorrow's problem. So that means creating duplicate databases, duplicate data, no integrations. That is what a mistake I see a lot of beginners do. And if we're talking posting, you're not posting enough. So it's definitely get those numbers up. All right. Next question is by my good pal Peter Bjorkman from TivitySoft, who, if you guys don't know him, he offers a full CPQ solution, not just CPQ. All right. His question is, why would anyone who wants to reach out to prospects easily not offer 100% mobility and 0 response time? Well, because they're idiots, Peter, okay? Because they don't like money. They don't know their customers. If you're a business, you guys need to really cater to your prospects. Be more like Peter. All right. Ain't gonna lie, guys, I'm cooked. But the next one is the bomb evolution. The bomb evolution. Shit, man. One bite, you know the rules. Ah! Sorry, man. Bro, that's really hot. So the bomb insanity, yeah, it's just trash, bro. So the bomb is not a good sauce. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Unless you got some enemies, then give them that. All right. I think this is a good time to pause. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, like, repost, comment, send this to your mom, send this to your homie, send this to your brother. I don't care. I'm eating wings for you guys. Watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. I'm doing this for you. It's real hot. All right, so there's some questions. All right, so you guys ready for Christmas, huh? Because I am. All right, first question. What's a hot take you have that not important? Shit, who cares? All right, so what's an insecurity that still shows up even as you gain more confidence? Oh, man, it's deep. Insecurity, probably my speech. I used to stutter, so I still do. Guess insecurity, I'm still worried about. All right, let's keep going. When you were a kid, what did you think success looked like, and why were you wrong? I thought success really was making like $100,000 a year. And now I know that it's not really that much, and things are very more expensive, and success today looks like having a loving family, some loving friends. That's what matters the most. All right, let's go. Got rapid rounds coming up. So the next sauce is Funkin' Yellow, which is supposed to be hotter than the bomb. If it is, man, I don't know what to do. You know. Okay. All right. If you had to delete 90% of the device in your space, what would survive? Okay. Definitely when you're talking about like content, I would think don't chase the clicks, don't chase the views, don't chase the likes. You just need the right person to see it. And if we're talking CPQ, I would say the thing that would survive is integrations. Anyone could do it, right? So yeah, do that. I don't know the answer. Screw it. All right. Moment you seriously consider quitting or doing something way safer. What's that? Moment I consider, man, I never seriously considered quitting jobs. I never quit. It's never an option. And people think I'm crazy, but it is what it is. All right. What's something people would never guess about you from your LinkedIn profile? Well, I would say that I actually played basketball in high school.
Let it rain! Rain dance! Let it rain!
Not too much, but being that I'm like 5'7" with shoes, that's something that people would not see. This is from my boy Jeremy Sosa, who made an appearance earlier. He said, "What's my biggest accomplishment this year?" My biggest accomplishment is I would say just meeting new people. For the first time, I met a good amount of people that that share the same interests as me. All right. Got a time check? All right. The last swing, the last dab. Can't believe I did this. Follow your boy on LinkedIn, Insta, wherever you have your social media. If you guys are liking the content, whether it be around CPQ, whether it be on content creation, thank you so much. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me. All right. Last dab. I don't think I'm gonna do last dab. Put more on it, but let's go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't taste nothing. I was weak. No, I'm playing. I'll get a coffee, man. All right. So, got my last questions here. We're gonna ask them, okay? If someone binged all your content from a year from now, what do you hope they understand about you as a person, not just your work? I hope if they binge my content from a year from now, from chronologically, from beginning to end, that they see an improvement on my ability to connect with the audience, to really, because the idea is to invoke curiosity from the audience to keep them engaged. So that's what I hope you guys get from it. So what's something people compliment you on that you don't fully agree with? I would say they think I'll figure it out.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Which is kind of weird because I don't think I ever figured it out, but sometimes I do. So yeah, maybe they're on something. So what are my goals for 2026? This is from Sosa. Shout out Sosa. I would say I stopped setting goals a while ago. I focused more on like systems. And so yeah, if you guys ever read the book Atomic Habits, creating systems and habits to get to a goal is a better way of thinking about it, because it's a better way of keeping your goals in mind. All right, rapid questions. Crazy, that was the last one. All right, coffee, energy drinks. Coffee, baby. I'm drinking some right now. Early mornings or late nights? Definitely early mornings. I can't stay up past 10, to be honest. Texting or voice notes? Probably texting, because voice notes kind of weird. planning it or winging it. Definitely planning it. I don't wing nothing. Everything's planned perfectly. And work playlist, hype or focus? Focus, all right. Always focus. I think I'm already too hype as it is, so I need something to bring me down. So that was the hot wing eating contest. Hope you guys found some joy out of me hurting and looking like a complete fool on the internet. That's me, your Edward. See ya.